let's talk about some of the air handling equipment that's provided with your dog van. So here we have connection for the shop vac. It's a Vacmaster brand shop vac. It's got ample hose to reach anywhere in the truck. It's stored in the back of the truck to keep the noise down and to make access for emptying the vacuum canister easy and convenient. The vacuum is set up with a remote control, which is here on the main nozzle. The main nozzle allows you to open or close a bypass to reduce the amount of suction. And the remote control itself takes a small battery. When it needs replacing, there's a screw on the side. But essentially, you can turn the vacuum on here and push the O to turn it off. When we look at the equipment room, I'll show you how to check that this is set up correctly. There's a variety of attachments for cleanup available in the bottom drawer of the toolbox. And when you're done, the stove is easy back here next to the tub in its bin. Now over here is the hose for your dog dryer. And we've placed it here so that it can be used at the table or it can be used in the tub. There is a nozzle for more focused drying, and there is a wider flat nozzle to cover more area at once. This is a K9 unit, so an industry standard unit. It is covered by a warranty through K9. The motor does require service every couple of years to replace the brushes, like most dryers on the market do. There is an instruction sheet for this in the packet of materials, along with a warranty registration card. To turn it on and off, you go to the button marked dryer here. These air switches actuate a switch block in the back. And troubleshooting them is easy if there's a problem. Normally when you push, you can with your elbow. We've placed them here so you can hit them with your fist or your elbow or bump them while you're holding a dog or moving around instead of a small switch that you have to search for. But they work by air pressure. So if there's ever a problem with it, feel free to call us. But essentially, you just need to check for leaks in this hose and make sure that the hose isn't falling off here or in the back. So, for example, with air pressure, I can blow into the hose and I should be able to turn the unit on. Pretty neat, huh? The final thing we'll show you here is that the clipper vac works the same way. You can turn the clipper vac on and off with that button. If we look over here, we'll see the hose runs around to this little box here that acts as the switch. So again, if there's ever a problem, you can check for a leak here or at the other end. The clipper vac also has a main on-off switch, which is what you would use normally if you didn't have the remote button. And if that gets knocked and turned off like that, the button's not going to work. You can hear the button clicking, but the main unit's turned off. So you have to leave that on at all times. The clipper vac is cleaned out by pulling the face cover off with those two clamps. And you can brush it out or sometimes use the shop vac to suck it out. There is a paper filter in here that has to be serviced per clipper vac schedule. And their information includes how to buy replacement filters, service items, attachments for different clippers, and so on and so forth. There's a thumb screw at the bottom of the filter that's removed to pull that off. And there you have it, ready to go again.